Hi everyone, welcome to another daily market forex analysis. I'm going to whiz through this. It's going to be a quick analysis, hopefully less than 5 minutes. So let's get started. First of all, on the DXY, you can see the price is approaching the weekly resistance. If you go to the daily time frame, you can see yesterday was a US election. There was massive bullish momentum and bullish for the dollar as Trump won yesterday. You can see it's breached the previous lower high, and it's potentially made a higher high, retest to make a higher low. It could go further up to this weekly resistance. That's how I expect the dollar to move. So today it's taken a slight pullback. It will make a higher low to this level before going further bullish towards the end of this week. Today's a Thursday, so I can see it closing like this today, and tomorrow will be massive bullish engulfing candle as well. That's how I see it play out, but we'll have to wait and see. Go to the H4 time frame. You can see that there's a new resistance level which is here on a H4. So price could reject this level here, which is a daily support, and go back to this H4 resistance. We'll have to wait and see how it plays out. There's also H4 support level as well. So that's your DXY. If we go on to the Euro USD, which is a pair that I trade, weekly time frame, always start on the weekly, do quick top to bottom analysis. You can see there's a massive bearish engulfing candle yesterday. As I said, DXY was massively bullish. Euro USD is negatively correlated, so it will be bearish yesterday. So today, that's yesterday's candle. So today, if you go into the daily, you can see it's gone and made a higher low. It's at the weekly support, which shows that it's potentially going up from here. Obviously, in respect to DXY, we always look at DXY first. So let me update the levels. So it's made a new daily level. So this is a daily support here. I'll do it to the wick, where price is rejected to breach. You then go onto a H4 time frame. You can see there's a H4 resistance here. Price has rejected a H4 support, now it's going back up. There's also a H4 resistance here where the wick is. So it might be the case where it goes up to this H4 resistance and goes back down. As I said with the DXY looks to be making a high low. So if DXY goes back up, that means USD will go down. So from here, today, there's a potential sell trade, not confirmed. We'll have to wait and see how DXY plays out first. But if it does go down, I'll risk, for example, something like 10 pips, 16 pips to win 82 pips. It's a good risk to reward ratio of over 5. So I'll leave that there, see how it plays out the rest of the day. I will be monitoring the charts on a H1 time frame. This is where each candlestick represents H1, 1 hour of price action. So if I get the Fibonacci tracing tool, so get it from the high the previous day, which is here, to the low. These are your H1 intraday trading levels. When price comes to the level or close to the level, we look for a buy or a sell within our direction, within our trading plan, which is compelled and formed on a H4 time frame. So I potentially see this rejecting here. You've got quite a lot of H1 resistance here as well as a H4. If it rejects from here, as I said earlier, I'll take a sell trade. That's my setup on Euro USD. If we quickly go to Euro, JPY and USD card, I know I'm slightly approaching 5 minutes now, but I'll get these two pairs done. Weekly time frame, let's have a look. On the weekly, you can see it is approaching the weekly resistance. It's also approaching the daily resistance. If we go to the H4 time frame, price is in a range. I don't see any trades here. It's still stuck in a range. I'm going to leave it at that. I don't like the price action. You don't always have to take a trade. Although I did yesterday, you can see that. You can see yesterday I took a trade. Unfortunately, it actually hit my stop loss. I took a trade, I think it was on this candlestick here, I'm not sure entirely. I did highlight it on a smaller time frame, but as you can see, I risked 12 pips to win 50. So unfortunately, it hit my stop loss. I lost 12 pips, but I could have won 50. So if you trade £1 a pip, you're risking £123 to win £500. Unfortunately, it hit my stop loss, so it is what it is, what can you do? But if I go on M15, there you go. That's a candlestick I entered on, this candlestick here. Unfortunately, price breached further down. I couldn't monitor the charts and re-enter. It made a high low and went back up. Look at that. Could have even made 65 pips. But you win some, you lose some, it's fine. Go to the H1, get the Fibonacci tool from the low the previous day to the high, which is here to there. Cool. And go H4, update this H4 level as well. There you go. These are your support and resistance levels of H1. When prices comes to this level here, which is a resistance, look for sells. Potentially buys if it breaches. This would be your TP minus 23, minus 26. If it's going back down, this would be my TP here, for example. So you can visualize what I mean. If price comes to this level here, we'll look for a sell. Stop loss would be 7 pips. TP1, 50%, because there's a lot of resistance here. A lot of support, sorry. But if we go all the way and price breaches back down, there's 105 pips. We'll have to wait and see. Last pair of the day that I'll quickly do, if we go to the weekly, it's approaching the weekly resistance, potentially going down from here. Go to the daily resistance as well. You can see yesterday approached the daily resistance, now it's rejected it, it's going back down. We're looking for sell trades today on a daily time frame on USD card. Obviously the candle hasn't closed, but it gives us an idea of what is happening for the day. Now let's have a look here. Price is, if I get rid of this, price at H4 resistance here. Price rejected the H4 resistance during the Asian session. Price is now at H4 support. We could potentially look for a buy trade now. Potentially, because it's at H4 support region. We'd expect it to reject H4 support and resistance. If we go to a smaller time frame, we can see the trade that I won yesterday. Risk 16 pips to win 30. It wasn't a good risk to reward ratio, but end of the day, a win is a win. A win is a win. So we'll get the Fibonacci retracement tool. We're going from the low of the day to the high. These would have been your levels before the market session, learning session opened today. So if I update the H4 level as well, which would be here. Oh no, I'll leave that as it is. H1. This is all H1. Drag it down. This would be your H1 as well. If I get a candlestick in my direction, I'll go into M15 time frame. I'll look for a buy. So I'm gonna monitor this right now. I've currently got a meeting to go to, so I will monitor it in the next 1 hour. We'll see how it plays out. If there's a change in direction, we'll see. If we go to M15 time frame, I'll look for a buy. Let's see how this plays. It has been a high low. Once it makes another high low, I'll enter a buy trade. So I'll leave it as that. Hope you enjoy that, guys. There's a quick video on today's analysis. Like, share, and subscribe. Peace.